This one's all about food and beer. So we are here today at Mastry's Brewing Co. with Ramon from Pipo's. Over, you can find your original location is actually just down the road up here in Bay Pines, right?
Yep, that's correct.
So founder, creator of Pipo's, and the new collaborator for the Pipo's Pronto here at Mastry's Brewing Co. and the kitchen. So Ramon, we got a great spread here of food for our guests to come in and try while they're out here at Mastry's Brewing Co. coming out of the kitchen to pair with the tasty beers that we got on tap. Take us on this food adventure. What do we have here in the eats selection?
Well, today, off our brand new menu, we amped over here. We have grouper sliders, and they're actually battered with breezy blonde ale here, made at Mastry's. And we get a grouper fillet, batter it, drop it in the fryer. It has slaw over it. It also has our chipotle ranch creamy sauce, and also some fried battered pickles also. So accompanied with a little bit of the mango salsa. That's what we make here at the house. Delicious, and again, grouper is a staple if you're in the beaches of the whole coast of Florida, anywhere. I mean, that's what you want to come over here and eat.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime I have guests come in, people from out of town, it really seems like grouper is the sought after seafood here out on the beaches, especially in the Tampa Bay area. I mean, you really can't get any better of a Florida native fish to really pair for any meal.
Then we have, of course, the famous Cuban sandwich. We've been making at Pipo's for the last 40 years, and award-winning. We won the Hall of Fame in the Cuban sandwich awards in Tampa, and you got to come out and try it. It's our ham, that salami, Swiss cheese, our roast pork, and Cuban bread, delivered fresh daily. So I mean, it's awesome, and it also has mustard and pickles on it. Then our cilantro sauce that's good for dipping on it. I would definitely recommend that. And jumping right into our taco salad. Taco salad, again, is you get the taco salad, but I mean, you have your choice of shrimp, fish, chicken, or pork. So the shrimp here, again, is battered, again, with the breezy blonde made here at Mastry's. And it's tossed over a layer of our creamy slaw mix. And also there on the bottom, you have the corn tortillas. So you have that, you have mozzarella cheese over it, you have some fried plantains, and again, drizzled with our chipotle ranch sauce on top, and that's delicious. I mean, again, you get an option of that with chicken or fish or grouper.
I'm a huge plantain fan, and between the combination of seeing the plantains, the black beans, you can see the fresh salsa, mango salsa there. I mean, that looks super tasty. So Ramon, I know you're educating me here on the food thing, so now we're gonna kind of switch things around and let me talk a little bit about beer and how that's gonna complement these super delicious plates that you have here in front of us.
I get educated now.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I know how I like to eat, but as far as cooking this stuff in the kitchen, this is getting beyond my level, especially in cooking. So this is fantastic, because honestly, now I know where I get to have lunch every day. Being a native Floridian, living literally just around the corner from here, from St. Pete Beach, practically my entire life, grouper is a go-to. Always been a go-to. I don't care how you cook it, blackened, fried, grilled. I'm a big grouper fan. You can almost never go wrong, as long as it, again, fresh Florida grouper. So I really want to go ahead and start with these grouper sliders. Now I got two of in these larger glasses. Two different kind of beers going on here. You can see we got something dark, something light. This is our Boca Ciega Bay IPA. This is our flagship IPA here at Mastry's Brewing Co. This is our #1 most produced beer here at Mastry's Brewing Co. You can find this out in the market and distro, pretty much always on tap. You can find it in 16-ounce 4-packs to go. This is the beer that everybody comes here looking for. So of course we want to talk about how our flagship beer pairs well with this. So being an IPA, West Coast IPA, you get some really good citrusy flavors off of it. Of course, being an IPA, it is a little bit more on that bitter side. Again, hence being an IPA, it does have hops in it. But you're gonna find between that citrusy to that bitterness combination, gonna pair really well to bring some of those crispy, sweet, even that saltiness flavors out of the food that we're having. And then taking it to the reverse side, going on something darker, but not want anything hop forward, we got our Belgian quad going on here. So most Belgian beers, you get tones of fruits. So especially on your darker beers, you get dark fruits. So you get your plums, raisins, you know, anything on that darker level of fruits that you would think of. And again, now you're kind of on a contradicting flavor where you got something a little bit darker, a little bit more malt forward that will make these flavors jump out at you, where something on the lighter side kind of blend in, and then again, give it more that zestiness pop.
I agree.
So Ramon, I'm gonna start you off, especially since you said how so many of the things that are battered here coming out of the kitchen are battered with our breezy tropical blonde ale. So I'm gonna start you out with the breezy, and go ahead, take a sip of it, try out that beer, let me know what you think. And then you tell me which item you think we should start out here with, the tacos or one of the sliders.
I think with the taco it'd go well. I mean, the citrusy, tangy inside the slaw will come out in that, and also then the sweetness of the mango and the plantain.
Yeah, so I can definitely see, you know, with breezy, especially being a nice crisp beer and having that flavor profile and that little bit of saltiness coming out of the shrimp, and then next jumping into a plantain. Oh, that's just so many flavors going on. Super delicious. My palate is just jumping all over the place with excitement. So Ramon, I wanted to go up here and talk about your award-winning Cuban sandwich. Tell me what's different about it? Why is it award-winning?
I think award-winning, what got us there. I mean, we won 3 years in a row with the competition in Tampa. I mean, pretty much sponsored by the mayor of Tampa, so it's like the official contest for the Cuban sandwich. I think the pork. I got to say the pork, the Cuban bread, I mean, is number two. I mean, it's got to be fresh. It's, you know, we get it from La Segunda Bakery, and it's you know, it makes the whole difference. You know, get that nice crust on the outside. You know, we butter it on the top, butter it on the bottom, and grill it. I mean, the ham and salami and the Swiss cheese, we use imported, you know, Swiss cheese and salami. So I mean, it's the quality of the meat, the product itself, I think, makes a big difference. It's not so much about the amount; it's the right combination. You know, a lot of people put a lot of pork on it. They think that's a Cuban sandwich. For that, you don't taste the Swiss cheese, you don't taste the salami, you don't taste nothing in it. So I mean, and definitely if you have it, we only put mustard and pickles in it. We don't add mayonnaise to our Cuban sandwiches unless you request it. But I mean, the traditional Cuban sandwich, the way it's supposed to be, is the ham, salami, Swiss cheese, and roast pork with mustard and pickles on it. I mean, you go to Miami, they don't do salami, they just do the ham, Swiss cheese, and pork. But that's why Tampa, the sandwich was created here in Tampa. You know, it was created here in Tampa in the early 1900s, even before Cuba had its Cuban sandwich. Fact.
So not only do you get local craft beer, but you get a local origin sandwich here.
Absolutely.
Again, you heard it. I knew this because I've been a big Cuban fan, and again, Ybor City and seeing all the Cuban restaurants. But the Cuban sandwich is native here to the Tampa Bay area, and you're just taking it, perfecting it. Now we're perfected even further by mixing it up with some delicious Mastry's craft beer. All right, Ramon, you know, the best thing I love about this new collaboration here between Pipo's and Mastry's Brewing Co. is we're all about quality, we're all about the product, freshness. You heard him talking about making sure the grouper was fresh, making sure we get fresh bread for the Cubans. And, you know, I really can't see any better way to really end this day than go ahead, grab into this fresh Cuban, enjoy my beer.
Of course.
And I think it's lunchtime, right?
That's it.
5 o'clock somewhere, guys. Cheers. Thanks for coming out. Ramon, Matthew, Dom. Cheers. Come see us at the kitchen at Mastry's Brewing Co.